Have you ever stopped to ponder where true greatness lies in this world? Is it found in the pursuit of individual successes, the provision for others, or the nurturing of those in need? As we go about our daily lives, it's easy to get caught up in our own achievements, believing ourselves to be at the pinnacle of existence. But what happens when we are confronted with the reality that our sense of grandeur may not be as absolute as we once thought? It's a thought-provoking question that invites us to reflect on what it truly means to be great. Join us on a journey of humility and discovery as we unravel the tale of a being who believed itself to be the pinnacle of its world, until a profound truth humbled its ego and reshaped its understanding. Amidst the whispers of swaying branches and the dance of sunlight filtering through the leaves, stood a majestic tree. It reached for the sky, its branches stretching proudly, believing itself to be the highest source of its environment. This magnificent tree bestowed nourishing fruits, provided shelter and shade, and offered a sanctuary for creatures great and small. Its ego grew as it saw itself as the center of life in the forest. But one day, as the tree boasted loudly through the forest about its greatness, a wise owl tried to enlighten the tree. But the tree's ego was so great that it initially dismissed the wise owl's visit. "What could you possibly teach me?" it scoffed. Ignorant and full of pride, it refused to acknowledge the wisdom the owl offered. Fate had a lesson in store for the tree. A storm brewed on the horizon, dark clouds gathering with thunderous roars. The winds howled, threatening to uproot the tree from its very foundation. The tree quivered in fear, its branches trembling and its leaves shivering under the torrential rains. As the storm raged on, stripping the tree of its boastful leaves and breaking some of its branches, weakened and humbled by the adversity it faced, the tree realized the extent of its ignorance and the folly of its pride. In the aftermath of the storm, when the rain subsided and the clouds parted, the wise owl returned. This time, the tree received the owl with open branches, ready to learn and listen. The owl spoke softly. "O mighty tree, you have faced the fury of nature's might, and in your vulnerability, you have found the wisdom to truly see. You are not the highest source, but a conduit of life's energy. Just like every other being in this vast tapestry of existence." As the tree reflected upon its experience, a realization blossomed within. "The sun," the tree whispered, its voice filled with newfound understanding. "Even when I was at my weakest, it was the sun's radiant energy that provided me the strength to endure. The owl nodded approvingly. Indeed, dear tree, the sun, the ultimate source of light and life, shines upon us all, nourishing and empowering every living being. It is through the sun's benevolence that you find the strength to bear fruit, offer shelter, and provide sustenance to the forest inhabitants. With gratitude and reverence, the tree now embraced the knowledge that its own greatness was intertwined with the sun's boundless energy. It understood that the gifts it offered were made possible by the source that illuminated its existence. Therefore, the tree shared its newfound wisdom with all who sought shelter beneath its branches. It spoke of the brilliance and magnificence of the sun, the undeniable source of strength and the force that sustains all life. With humility and gratitude, the tree taught others to look beyond themselves, to recognize and honor the higher power that grants us the ability to thrive and contribute. It conveyed the importance of acknowledging our interconnectedness and finding greatness not in self-centered pride, but in our deep connection to the ultimate source of life. The forest flourished after the storm. Its inhabitants embraced this profound understanding. Each being, from the smallest creature to the mightiest tree, humbled themselves before the higher power, recognizing their role as vessels through which its life-giving energy flows. May we remember, as we traverse our own journeys, to humbly acknowledge the higher power that fuels our existence. In honoring and giving thanks to this ultimate source, we discover the essence of greatness within ourselves. Thank you, dear listeners, for joining us on this enchanting journey. We hope that this tale of humility and self-discovery has touched your heart and sparked a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living beings. May the lessons learned from the wise tree and the magnificent sun stay with you, guiding you on your own path of growth and understanding. Thank you for listening, and remember to embrace greatness by recognizing the higher power within. Farewell and be well.